Yes, I am wearing a bluey shirt. Leave me alone. Good morning. It is Wednesday. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone is doing okay today. Hold up. I gotta check something. Make sure we're all good. Microphone's not muted. Microphone's not muted. We're all good. We're all good. Alright, cool. We're all good. I just come on here just to talk, chill, fuck it. I need to start making more content for my YouTube channel. So, and while I have the time to do it, well, I do, but I don't. I wish I had a microphone, low-key, for my YouTube. I did have a microphone, but it broke. And, with me not working right now, and just me paying my bills and shit, a microphone's not, like, something that I can buy right now, if that makes sense. So, until I get this job, I'm just out with a mic, which sucks, because, you know, I don't know. I gotta find my actual chest microphone for my VR headset. I don't know what microphone is better. If, the little shotgun microphone or the actual microphone on a VR headset is better. I don't know. I don't know what's better, to be honest with you. Oops. I accidentally paused the stream. Oops. Yoink. So, if you know, let me know. Definitely. But we will be live streaming VR content. I gotta make sure my headset's charged. And one thing I do want to do with my headset is I want to change out the battery in it. I want to change out the battery in my headset because my headset. So I got a MetaQuest 3. I spent like I bought it like 2 years ago, I think. What, 20? I think I bought it in like Christmas of 23. I bought it for myself for like an early Christmas gift. I was like, ooh, I want a Christmas present. VR headset, $700. Well, I made payments, so I gave my mom money for her to order it because at the time, you know, she had the full amount for the headset. I didn't, but I had money, so I was just paying her every month. But then it came down to, like, my mom's like, hey, when you're out and about, just pick up stuff for the house. Okay, just pick up groceries or do something. What's up? And that will pay for your headset monthly. And I was like, okay, cool. So I would go out, you know, spend, you know, this, and this. And then my mom was like, okay, cool. So that's how I paid my mom, ended up paying my mom back for the headset that she bought me. Hello, hi. I got soap on my hands, so I can't really, like, read. Hi, hello, hi. Yes, I am wearing a bluey shirt. Oh, sweater. It was comfy. I saw it at Walmart, and I was like, oof. That looks comfy. So, me being an adult, me being almost 23 years old, and an adult with money-ish, I decided to make a terrible purchase and bought this. It's not a bad purchase. It's just, did I really need this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, probably not. But did I buy it anyways? I sure fucking did. I I got soap on the camera. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully y'all still can see. Y'all still can see me, right? Yeah. Alright, so, but yeah, so, let's see. So, June 6th. So, June 6th, which is, what's today? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. Okay, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So next Monday. So Sunday's the 1st, Monday's the 2nd. Okay, so literally next Friday. So y'all mark your calendar if you want to. So next Friday, June 6th, I always do a birthday live stream because my birthday's on the 7th of June. So I live stream on the 6th going into my birthday. But since I don't have a microphone for this year, I'm going to have to do a VR live stream. So if y'all are interested in joining VR chat, you either you can join on PC or VR, or whatever is compatible with VR chat. I think it's only PC and I got damn soap on the camera again. Damn it. I think it's just PC and VR. So we're gonna have Chandler. Hopefully we're gonna have Chandler there. I was talking to him and he said he might join or he might come over, spend the night or something. So that'd be cool. It'd be nice to have him over. That way I can actually, have someone monitoring my computer and like chat and making sure everything in VR chat is like going okay. Because, there's I don't want no problems and I don't want no drama, No drama. So yeah. So I just don't want no drama. So it's best to have like a moderator or something, to at least be there. I don't need one, but it's good to have one, right? So June 6th, we're planning on live streaming. I want to say June 6th, probably like 9 p.m. maybe, because I know everyone's working and, school will be out by then and, that way it gives people time to get out of work, maybe. If not, it's totally fine. You don't have to join. You still can watch because I'll be live streaming it on YouTube. What was I gonna say? So this whole entire week, I have to not only do a test run for everything, I gotta make sure everything works, because this is the problem. This is my problem. If you've been with me, for quite some time now, especially with the VR content, you will know that every time I start a stream up, I always have problems. Every time. Is that a raccoon crawling into my garage? Damn it. Maybe not. I don't know what it was. It looked like one. I hope not. There's a trap in my, like a little cage trap. If it was, I'll have to go out there later and see. And if it is, I'll have to set him free. Be free, my little friends. So, but yeah. So if y'all want, it's up to you. But we're gonna probably shoot for 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. maybe, depending on, I don't know. I might start like the first hour or two with maybe playing some Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted 2. I know a lot of people have been asking for me to return to the Roxy makeup salon, and I don't know why y'all like to see me suffer. Like, low key, I don't know why. Because if y'all watch the video of the Roxy salon, you will know that that bitch gave me heart palpitations 100%. And no, not the good type of heart palpitations. Because, there's people out there that just. There's people that respect the design of Roxy, and then there's people that are a little bit yeah, I date that, and then there's the other side of people that are like really freaky, and just like they're the type of friends that are like, yeah, I don't know him, so but I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I beat it. Did I knock a few years off of my age? 100%. 100%. Because, so if you all don't know, and some of you may not, a lot of you are new, and I have to update this, quite a lot, actually. I am blind. A lot of people don't know that I am blind. I am legally, what is called a visual impairment. So, visually impaired, meaning someone is blind, but they still have some type of sight. They still can see, whether there's a few type of conditions of being blind. There's completely blind, where you can't see at all out of both eyes. There's blindness, where you can see, but you only can see like figures, like outlines of people, or like shadows or dots, or there's just a bunch. Well, my blindness is in my right eye. I am completely legally blind in my right eye. Cannot see shit out of my right eye. But my left eye, I can see, but like I'm standing right here, I can't read chat. That's why I have to do this to read chat. Like, I really got to get close to see someone said hi and hello. So, if that makes sense. So, picture this. You got 100% vision in your eye. Correct? 100% vision. I know the math ain't going to make sense because, 20/20 vision, blah, blah, blah. So, think about it. Think about it this way. You got 100% vision. Out of 100% vision in my left eye, 60% of that vision is gone. So, out of 100, 60% is gone. So, that only leaves what? 60, 70, 80, 90, 40? 40%? Somewhere around there. So, I could still see, but, I just have to, like, this, like, I can read that. I just have to bring it up, I just gotta bring it up clean. I gotta bring it up to my face a little bit to see it. Value size. Like, I could see that value size, and then it gets blurry. So, it's hard, but I get through with the day and day life of, being blind. So, that's why a lot of people ask, well, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you game? How do you do that? I still can see. And, if you go back to my YouTube and stuff, anytime I'm playing VR, I always have someone with me playing VR, because I can't see correct. Like, I can't see to read things in VR. That's why. What is outside? I can't even see because I got plants in my way. Is that birds fighting in my yard? Damn. Oh no. I can't see. Is that the babies? No. Oh, he's okay. Is he? See, like, I'm trying to look, but, like, it's hard to see, but I see him. He's in my yard. I see a little fuzz, like a little fuzz ball, and all I saw was this I assume his mom pick him up. That's sad. It's terrible. But anyways, so yeah, I am blind, so it is hard for me to see certain things. Unfortunately, I'm not able to drive legally. Unfortunately, I know how to drive. I have driven before, but not to where, you know, I'm putting other people at risk. It's like either in a parking lot with my buddies, we're just fucking around, made sure everything's safe, blah, blah, blah. But they just want to see how good of a driver I was. And, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really good. But, there is ways how I could drive, but it would cost money. There's a thing called bionic telescope glasses. And what it is it's a pair of glasses, your normal everyday prescription glasses, but with like a little telescope lens over your glasses. And what it does is you drive normally with your glasses, but then when you need to see like a stop sign or a stoplight, traffic light, excuse me, you look down a little bit and you look through the magnifying telescope lens and you can see, okay, cool. You still can see your surroundings around you, but that magnifying just helps you. Oh, there's a red light coming up because, people like me, I can't see that far. I can see my surroundings, but a distance away, it's hard. So, um, yeah. I believe it would cost like, it's definitely between 3,000 and 10K. So, I don't know. And that's not even counting, if even I was qualified, even if I was qualified for it, and they asked me, what do you want to do with these? And I would say, well, I want to see if I can drive with these. I would have to go through months of, like, driver's training and special driver's training. Because they can't just give you the telescope and put you in a car with a cop, a police officer, or here in Michigan, we don't drive with police. They just put us in a car with someone and we drive. But they would probably put me with a state representative of, I'll probably have multiple people in the car. I'll have a representative of Michigan for, driving and all that. Someone for the disabilities people in the back, and just to make sure that I'm doing my job correctly and the other people around is doing their job. And then probably a supervisor to supervise all the knuckleheads in the car. So it's a lot. It is a lot, and it is overwhelming, but it would be cool. But unfortunately, even if I was to get my license and I was able to safely drive a vehicle on the main road, I wouldn't have... I just put soap on the floor. I wouldn't have that freedom like, oh, it's 2 a.m. I want Taco Bell. No, I couldn't do that. Because I would have what's called a restriction driver's license. Meaning, I wouldn't be able to drive. It's pretty much only to go to work and come home, not to freely go places. Like, I could, but, you would be, it's safer to have someone with you while you're driving. So, I wouldn't be able to do long road trips by myself. I would have to have someone with me. And, because since I do have low vision people just don't have the stamina to drive that far because of our vision loss and our surroundings. So, yeah. It is fucked up. But I am comfortable behind a wheel. Ish. But it would be cool to get something like that. But then again, I've lived my whole entire life with it. Not my whole entire life. I was diagnosed with the cancer at 4. And, I was diagnosed with the Burkitt's lymphoma at the age of 4. Stayed in the hospital, in and out of the hospital for probably like 3 months. In and out, went through chemotherapy, all that. My cancer racked up from like the first day I got admitted. It racked up from stage 0 to stage 4.5. Pretty much just stage 4 because there's only 4 to 5 stages. But I was at the red zone pretty much to where like I could die 100%. And fortunately, I did not die. I'm still here. I'm still living. Thank God. I'm blessed to be alive and wake up every day breathing and being able to see. I do not regret losing my vision. It is upsetting because there's a lot of things I can't do physically. It's hard. And sometimes it can be embarrassing to rely on people for transportation because you want to, a lot of people want to do things now, but not have to wait. Oh, I have to wait for my mom to wake up or until she wants to go out. Yeah, I mean, it's embarrassing. And a lot of people don't trust your ride and MTA because they just don't. And I don't either. But unfortunately, I do have family that is pretty flexible with my schedule. And I also have friends that, I go with and we hang out and shit. But, other than that, it does suck. But at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. You gotta live with it. My vision is not reversible, unfortunately, because what the cancer ended up burning the optical nerve in my right eye. So basically, your optical nerve, so think of it as this. You have 2 wires connected to your brain to your eye. I know you don't, but just hear me out. There's 2 major wires. One for all of your nerves and tissues and to make your eyes move and everything that has to do with your eye. The second one allows you to see, to project what's in front of you to your brain. Well, that wire is burnt and damaged to the point where it's not repairable. Damn. Hey, gang, come on. Hey, y'all be nice out there. Oh, that's funny. So my optical nerve in my right eye is not reversible, and you're not able to heal it, unfortunately. So it's something that I gotta live with. But but surviving cancer from a young age is like very bad. Like, that's really awesome surviving, but going through something like that was very stressful. Not gonna lie. Especially for my parents. A lot of it I don't remember, but I do remember short bits of like after my surgeries and chemos and stuff. Me being in the hospital and stuff, I remember a little bit. But other than that, I don't. It's all foggy. But that was when I was 4. So, and I'll be 23 next Saturday. So, I came a long way. But something very interesting, y'all,